Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Takwihara. Happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year, everybody! Thanks for joining in. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for liking this video. There's been a minute. I could say that again because it's been a long month. Yeah. When I started again, I like, oh, I'm going to try to be consistent about my videos and all of that. But then a lot of things happened and I couldn't. So we're going to be still consistent, but I pray to God to help me be consistent again. All right, so today I'm going to talk about employers and employees. Yeah, in this past few days, I would say, based on how it is now, the economy and all of that, things have been happening. A lot of things has been happening these past days. And I want to talk about this because I feel maybe they don't know. Yeah, that's the word. Maybe they don't know, but they need to know. That's the word, but they need to know. And how do they know? I feel like, when there's a problem, and the person has the problem doesn't even know what the problem is. The person that has a problem, then you know that, oh, this person doesn't know that he or she has a problem. Yes. Now, so I'd worked my previous working place. I wouldn't say I gotten the experience of working with good employers. And when I finished, I worked with a company that puts themselves above the staff every time, back to back. And then you don't do things right in front of them. They feel that, oh, you cannot do anything right. They are always at the top. They are always at the head. So once there is a lot, there's things to carry around. They are the one that will tell, okay, this Audrey should be in charge of this person. This person should be in charge of this person. They would rather not do anything. Okay, so I moved from there and I worked in another company, and that was the worst of all of it. That was the worst of all of it. I had bad experience. Right now, I need to eat from those experiences that I have had. I had bad experience with my employers. Okay, so when I started my second job, when I started it, I got a good job that pays salary and pay commission. So when we got there, our salary and the percentage of how we're going to share our commission was 70-30. Meaning I'm going to collect 70, the company is going to collect 30. 6 months into that percentage of how we're going to collect, our boss said it cannot do 70-30 anymore. That it has to be 50-50. He brought in a lawyer. They didn't even allow us take the book home. They didn't allow us take the lawyer agreement home. They told us to sign, and once we sign, it pays us that more salary. And then after like 6 months again, he now said the expenses are too much, so he will give the staff 25. He will take 75. And then we were still managing, we're still okay until if my boss travel out of the country and he's supposed to pay salary at the end of the month, my boss will not pay until second week of the next month or third week of the next month when he comes back for wherever I traveled to. It got so bad. Now, what led me to all that stories, what led me to all of these things I'm saying, is how employers treat their employees. How employers treat their employees. Once you know that you cannot solve this person problem, you cannot increase this person's salary, please pay on time. Pay on time. Some people have spent their money, they spend their whole salary before you even pay salary, and then you now refuse to pay them the salary when due. Some of you will go to the extent of paying on the 7th, on the 8th, on the 12th of the next month. Why? So 2 months ago, 2 months ago, I was going out, and then I wanted to use the ATM, and no, I wanted to use the POS actually. So I saw a woman, very old woman, came to the woman. I was saying that woman should please give her Gary, maybe 1 that when they pay their salary, that she was going to pay. And that time the woman was begging for this. This was on the 30th of that particular month. And with the way I looked at it, the woman might not even be collecting up to 30,000 naira. And then you are still owing her. You are still owing her. For crying out loud, employees had worked a whole month. They have worked a whole month. You as an employer, you are supposed to pay them their wages, regardless of what it is. Some of you would have a very good organization, a very big organization. You will pay a BSc holder, an HND holder stipend, and you feel you are doing them a favor. And at the end of the day, you will not still pay them their salary as at when due. You will not pay them their salary as at when due. Everything we know is not right now. Everything is not right now. People are going through a lot. Everything is not right now. People are going through a lot. People are trying to get it right. And then, as an employer, look into it. If you cannot solve the problem of these people by increasing their salary, because we know right now everything is very expensive. Now you want to buy a cup of rice, you're buying it for 850. Some are even selling for 1,000 naira per drika. And then you will not increase these people's salary, but then you will pay late. When you know that most of these people are family men, they have families that they want to feed. Most of these people have one thing or the other they are trying to sort out at the end of the month. Why am I working if I cannot save a lot for myself? I give myself this target for this year. After this year, I don't want to work under somebody. I want to be able to put the money together. But because of the situation of things, we cannot. But then you will still owe them. When even some of the employers, they travel out of the country and they are yet to pay their staffs. The money that you use to travel out of the country is more than 800,000 naira, and then you refuse to pay your staff. That's not good. It's not right. Things and structure needs to be put in place. Some of you will say, once you join the company in 3 months, after 3 months, we will review it and add to salaries. And then when you hear the salary they had, maybe 2,500, they will add to salary, and they have reviewed for the year. Employers, you need to do better. You need Jesus. Check your Bible. There is a part in the Bible that talks about paying your wages as at when due. Go and check your Bible. For a Christian, there's a part in the Bible that talks about paying wages when due. A person cannot work for you in a whole month, and you are paying the person the next month, mid of the next month. But once the person did not do his or her job, you punish the person. You do what not to the person, and then when it's time for you to pay, you will refuse to pay. You will refuse to pay them. Is it getting better? Because after all of these things, now we'll say it's the government that is causing it. How have you helped your community? How? The small salary you're supposed to even pay, you will pay next month. They've done the whole work of a month, and you are going to pay them in the mid of next month. When people need to sort out their family. There are some people who are not working in a big place, and then you hold them their salary. How do you expect them to survive? How do you expect them to survive on the stipend that you are giving them? And then you're not paying them as a when due, you are paying them later in the middle of next month. Let us check our conscience. Let us check our conscience. Let us see. Let us look vividly what we are doing. And let us be a better person. Employers, this is for you. You really need to do better. We know that everything is expensive. If you cannot add to the salary, please pay as and when due. 30th should be 30th. Some companies pay even before 30th. Pay them as and when due so that they can sort their issues. They can solve any problem they have. They can sort it out. They can sort it out. The Bible did not agree with you owing your staff. It does not agree with you owing your staff. It does not agree with you owing your staff. It is not what God has commanded. Let us do right. Let us do right by our employees. It is time for a change. It's the dawn of a new day. It is dawn of a new year. Be better. This is not grief for anybody. It doesn't apply to employers. Please, let us do better. And thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. I love you. Peace out.